Hello, friends, and welcome to Shutty Uppy. Let's Talk King and Queens podcast. My name is Steve Lant, and we have a very interesting show for you today. I am joined by my co-host, Mr. Dusty Salisbury, whose goal is 100,000 followers on TikTok. So go ahead and help him out. Tell all your friends to follow him. Dusty, what's going on?
What is up, you demented old circus monkeys? I am doing great tonight. Yes, go and follow me on TikTok. I've got about, I'd say, 5,000 to 6,000 more followers, so I hit 100K.
Really, dude?
Heck yeah.
You gained like 5,000 or 6,000 within the last day.
Yeah,
So I
man,
remember
it's
seeing you
been
last
nuts,
night.
man. Like the past 3 days, I've had like 3 videos hit 1 million views, so it's been nuts.
That's awesome. We are also joined by our lovely co-host Jenna Maureen, who is setting up her next tattoo appointment ASAP because we have a new review. Jenna, what's up?
Hey, it's excited for a new tattoo. Any excuse to get one.
So speaking of new review, before we get to our guest, from Apple Podcast, we have from Rehab 1450. They say Steven, Dusty, and Jenna do a great job. They don't talk over each other and make it fun and interactive. Highly recommend. So I don't know what their name is. So I guess you're getting Rehab 1450.
Thank you, Rehab.
I'm gonna go right
Thank
on
you.
my forehead.
Oh, geez, she's going. Wow, I'm.
Wait,
speechless
I'm
on
sorry.
that.
Was that trying too hard to be funny? I'm sorry. Let me tone it down a little bit.
Wasn't I supposed to do the truffle shuffle if we got our review?
Yeah, you were.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
man.
have to record it.
Uh-oh.
I guess you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to do that. Can you do it on the page or on the group?
Sure I can.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have a great guest for you today. He's a returning guest, and he's on here pretty much blind. He just learned he was going to be a guest about 5 minutes ago, and yeah, but he's a huge King of Queens fan. We love having him on, Mr. Sean Siffel. What's going on, bud?
Much appreciate it. Woo!
Yeah, we appreciate you,
Heck
Yes,
yeah, man.
so much.
Well, I did tell you guys in the past. Anytime.
Yes.
and you're living up to your
Yeah.
word, my friend.
This is better than watching the Phillies get creamed right now. So
Oh god.
Oh yeah, what's the score?
the last I saw it was 6-4.
That's
Atlanta.
not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I hope they don't. I don't hope they don't come back just because
Oh gosh.
you're
Right.
gonna miss it.
Nah, it's
We'll make it quick. So how you been since we last talked to you? I know it hasn't been too long, but
Yeah, I'm doing good. Just been busy working. Just still learning more on this new position that I'm doing, and I'm already like having some new person sit with me, and I'm supposed to show them stuff that I don't even hardly know yet. So
trial by fire, bud. Trial by fire.
yeah, I was pretty much thrown into the fire.
There you go. Well, I'm gonna try not to copy people today.
That's
That's
why.
a little-
That's why I said.
I know,
is
I
it
know.
Trying too hard to be funny.
Exactly.
God, man.
What an exchange that was.
Oh, you saw that, Sean?
I saw that.
Yeah, I think he liked one of my comments.
Yeah, I
or
did, yeah.
something. Yeah.
I don't know.
It just.
I don't
was
know who we're
attention-seeking
copying.
to me.
Yeah, I don't know who we're copying.
Yeah, he didn't answer my question.
No.
So that dude's a fool. Sorry, I said that on live, but seriously. He's not gonna listen to this anyways because he doesn't like
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
podcast. So
He
Yeah.
can't even get through this.
Yeah, he
There-
can't. Yeah, he
there's
hasn't
always
gotten through the
one.
first-
Yes.
There's always one hater
Exactly.
for everything.
I
all
don't
good.
mind haters.
I-
It's just that dude just takes it to another level.
Yeah.
I think that means we're like on the verge of making it, right? Because
There
when we
you
get
go.
haters.
That's right.
So I was pretty.
wish I had my
excited.
own podcast.
Yeah, exactly. So all right. We're gonna do season 6, episode 24, Awful Bigamy. Dusty's real excited about this one.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
As he
no,
yawns.
I wasn't.
Oh,
as he
okay.
yawns.
I was like, I'm
No,
tired.
you are real excited about this one. You
Heck
said
yeah.
you really wanted to get this one in.
Oh
so.
yeah.
Written by Michael J. Whitehorn, David Litt, and Ilana Wernick. Directed by Rob Schiller, and it originally aired on May 19th, 2004. So just over 18 years ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Holly, episode synopsis. Holly's been kicked out of her apartment and gets to stay in the basement with Arthur. Doug sees the advantage of having two women in his house. That's the episode synopsis from IMDb, as usual. I can't wait to get into this episode.
Yes.
And I can't wait for Jenna's multiple choice.
Oh, great.
We
You're the only one.
We promise Sean multiple choice if
Yeah.
he needs it.
I didn't have time to prepare. I guess what I should start doing in advance now is when you guys announce what episode, just watch it in case there needs to be an audible.
That's what everyone should do.
Exactly.
That's why we put it out there. That's what everyone should do. Everyone in
You guys got me
group
on speed dial.
That's right. Trivia. Here we go. Question number 1. The beginning of the episode. What was Doug doing? I'll give you a hint. He was on the phone doing something. He got a phone call. It has nothing to do with the episode.
Was this where he was getting the I could be way off on the episode. Was this where he was being asked the political questions? He's like, I don't know.
You are absolutely correct. Yep. Absolutely correct. 0.
That was a great cold open.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah. That was
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. He's like, oh yeah, sure. It's like I've never done one of these before. Then Arthur gets on the phone.
He was like, I don't know.
Yeah. It's like, never heard of that. Oh yeah, I don't know. Then Arthur gets on, calls him I wrote this one down.
Ignoramus.
Ignoramus. There you go.
I love that name.
He goes, why don't you tell him you live in my basement? Why don't you tell him you're enormous?
Yes.
So good. So good. All right. You're 1 for 1 and 0 assists. 0 assists. All right. Question number 2. What was Doug drinking from the carton when Carrie yelled at him? This is after after the intro and all that. And Doug comes into the kitchen, starts drinking something out of the fridge.
I believe it was orange juice.
It was orange juice. It was orange juice.
Go?
Man.
2 for 2. 2 for 2.
It's all coming to me.
Do you guys ever drink out of the carton, like milk or orange juice?
So I'm the only one in my house that drinks orange juice. So I usually swig a little bit in the morning from the carton because I'm the only one that drinks it. So it's not a big deal.
Oh yeah.
What is it about drinking it from the carton that
it's a man
makes
thing?
It makes it so like cool? Because I'll do it once in a while. I'll admit it.
I feel like
better when you scratch your ass while you do it.
Yeah.
I'm a man.
Jenna's like, I've never done that.
I don't. It grosses me out to drink out of a carton. So.
Oh yeah.
It's fresh when you like drink it from the carton because when you put it in a cup, it sits there just for a little bit and gets, it's still cold but a little warmer. But when you pull it out of the fridge and open it up and you drink straight, it's straight cold.
Orange juice when it gets warm is just dump it at that
point.
Yeah, warm orange juice is no good, and especially after you brush your teeth, right?
No.
Yeah. Ew, yeah.
God.
Well, there was an episode with Doug when he drank some orange juice after he brushed his teeth. Or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep,
that's right. All right, here you go. Question number 3. So Doug comes home and wants to tell Carrie a story. What was the name of the person in Doug's story that he delivered to?
Oh, Bubka Penis.
Bubka Penis. Bubka Penis.
I gave away the answer.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, I also remembered it too. I have so many ties to that name now on this show because I did the Thanksgiving episode and you guys had asked the question on Facebook, what was his name? And I said Bubka Penis.
Yeah, you did.
That's awesome. Yep, Bubka Penis. She didn't like it. Carrie was not impressed at all about it. Yeah, Bubka Penis. So you're 3 for 3 with no assists. So here we go. What country was Bubka Penis from?
Please, I don't want to do multiple choice.
Yeah, I don't, but yeah, that. I'm gonna just take a wild guess and say Germany.
No, not
Yeah.
Germany. Not Germany.
Opposite. Think opposite.
Think opposite. Oh,
Ireland.
No,
I
like
don't. Yeah, I don't know
who
on this
was
I'll take over. I'll give you a multiple choice. Was it Saudi Arabia, Israel? I'm so South America or Australia?
Australia.
No, it was Israel. Israel.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember that part.
He says he says it's like Smith over there.
Yeah.
It's like it's so common. It's like Smith. All right. So we'll give you that. That one was tough. Holly ends up coming over and to pick up Arthur for their walk, and she's very upset. Why is Holly? She's getting kicked out of her apartment. Why is Holly getting kicked out of her apartment?
Can't pay her rent.
No.
No.
She can pay her rent in this episode. This one's also kind of
it has something to do with the roommate, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the person she's subletting it from.
Oh man.
This one I'll give I won't even give you multiple choice. I'll just tell you this one. So the guy she's subletting it from turns out thinks he's not gay. So he wants his apartment back.
Oh gosh.
Because the guy he's living with, he's yeah, that whole situation.
If I would have watched it beforehand, I would have got it.
Oh, you would have gotten it. I know you would have. This one is definitely getting multiple choice if because I can't wait to hear what Jenna has to say.
No.
Where was Holly thinking of going to stay before she's offered the basement from Arthur? And it's a very random but specific place.
I'm gonna need multiple choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang it. All right.
Make it good, Jenna.
Oh god. All right. The YMCA, the Holiday Inn, her stepbrother's tool shed, or the gym.
Oh my god.
Stepbrother's tool shed.
Wow. Why don't you just say, this one's the answer? I'm about to tell you the answer.
It's funny how I remember a random cold open in this episode, and I'm forgetting some of this stuff. It's so long.
All right. Her
Look,
stepbrother's
I couldn't think of anything else weird.
Obviously.
The Holiday Inn was the only thing that I was like, Holiday Inn.
Oh man.
Oh my god. All right. So they end up letting Holly stay, and she's going to stay downstairs with Arthur. Dusty, you want to take question number 7?
Yeah. Question number 7. Why does Doug want Carrie to come down to breakfast?
So it's the first morning. It's the first morning where Holly is there. Carrie's doing a project for work from home, and she's up in the office. In the office where a lot of people think that's where Arthur should be living, but he's living in the basement. And he comes to the door and he's like, "Can you come? Are you coming down to breakfast?" She's like, "No, I'm busy."
So it was why does he want her to come down?
Why does he want her to come down?
Oh man.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah. If you had seen the episode before, you would have gotten this.
Yeah,
one.
I know. Yeah, like I said, I've seen this one so many times, but it's been a while since I've watched this one. Oh man. Yeah, if you got multiple choice, I'll take it.
Okay, I'll do it. He wants Carrie to cook him breakfast. He doesn't want to talk to Arthur. He doesn't want to be alone with Holly and talk to Holly. Or he wants to watch her walk down the stairs.
I want to say because this is before he won it. Holly, he doesn't want to talk to Holly by himself.
Mhm.
That's correct. That's
Yeah.
absolutely correct.
Okay.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah, buddy.
Because I'm piecing the episode together in my head. It was before he decided he wanted
Yes.
to have her around.
Absolutely. This one's a very specific question,
Yeah.
Dusty. So
Question. Sorry.
go ahead.
Question number 8. What kind of cereal was Doug eating when Holly walks in?
Fruit Loops.
Oh!
Nice.
Gosh, I was getting ready to give multiple
I remember
choice.
that.
Good job.
Fruit Loops.
That I definitely remember.
All right. Favorite cereal, go.
Fruity Pebbles.
I don't eat cereal.
Ooh. Okay, so Fruity Pebbles I love. Sean doesn't eat cereal.
Nope.
Never have?
It's grossed me out since I was a kid.
Oh,
It's
man.
grossed you out. What about it grosses you out?
I just the it's sitting in the milk, getting potentially soggy.
Yeah.
And just I don't know.
Well, it
That's why you
depends
gotta
on
eat
what
it
cereal,
fast.
though. Well,
Gotta
depends
eat
on
it
what
fast.
cereal. I'll give you the sogginess for like cornflakes, Cheerios, maybe if you let them sit too long.
Yes.
Fruity Pebbles.
See that, and I know that's a weird take that people hear from me. Like they're like, "Oh my god, are you crazy? Like you don't like cereal?" I just don't like it.
I love cereal.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
all kinds of cereal. I'm not. There's very few cereals that I don't like.
You guys are gonna get comments on the page. Now, don't let this guy back
Yeah.
on. He don't eat cereal. What kind
You don't like
what kind of
cereal.
monster are you guys letting on this show?
What kind of psychopath you got?
My wife
got your
hates the way
guess.
I eat cereal because I eat it so fast because I don't want it to get soggy. I'll eat 4 bowls of Fruity Pebbles in one sitting, and it's got to be in whole milk.
Whole milk.
Yeah, it tastes so much better.
It does taste better with whole milk.
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles, oh yeah, you could down those
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
quickly.
Yeah, for like I'm like a breakfast guy. Like I'm like maybe like yogurt, or I'll do like a diet bar or something like that.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I'll save like my eggs and all that type of stuff usually on like the weekend.
Yeah.
You'd be like that
I hear
movie
you.
Friday where his dad told, "Don't waste that cereal. Put some water in it."
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah,
That's
it's
that
gross.
gross,
is
gross.
man. Who does that?
Some people put like cream in their cereal
Mm-hmm.
and eat it with like half and half or like
Yep.
light cream or
Ooh.
something.
Yep.
That's
Chocolate
weird.
milk.
Yeah. Chocolate milk, I can say. Well, if you eat
Cocoa
Cocoa
Puffs.
Pebbles.
Yeah.
Cocoa Puffs or anything
whatever it is,
chocolate,
yeah.
babe,
Count Chocula.
anything chocolate.
Didn't they?
Count
Yeah, it
chocolate.
was Cocoa Pebbles. Yeah.
It turns into chocolate milk. All right, Jenna. What about you? Favorite cereal?
I don't eat much cereal, but if I do,
Okay.
I like it when it's soggy. I don't
You
like
like
hard
it when it's
cereal.
soggy.
Yeah, I don't like hard
You
cereal.
like it when it's soggy.
Ooh.
Um,
You heard it here first, folks.
I gotta get a bowl.
but
We have 2 psychopaths on the show today.
I would say lately, if I do eat cereal, it's really just only Lucky Charms, which is weird because I didn't really like Lucky Charms when I was little, but I'll eat it now with almond milk. I don't do it with regular milk.
With almond milk. See,
With
there you
almond
go. I
milk.
Yeah.
told you.
Do you take the marshmallows out like Carrie and put them on cake?
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
I like Golden Grams.
Ooh.
I like a lot of cereal.
So, speaking of cereals, I think back to like the '90s when cereal commercials were like amazing, and now they're just
Yeah.
like really like non-existent
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
had that,
Well,
The
like-
90s were great. We had
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
everything.
oh yeah, absolutely. I love the 90s.
Yeah.
Anybody
think
like
it-
Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Love
Yep.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I like the smell of it.
They got a new kind, the graham cracker kind. It's so good.
Yeah,
Eat it as a snack. It's just delicious.
I love cereal, man. I can eat cereal all day long.
Oh hell yeah.
All day.
Oh my god.
All right. I like our little rant here.
Hell yeah. All right, question number 9. How does Holly react to Doug's Bupka penis story?
Spits out her Fruit Loops all on his face.
Yep.
There you go. Yep, absolutely. And she
That's
actually
like
did
the
it,
best
man.
part.
Yeah, I gotta say, if I was Kevin James in that scene, I would have vomited on the table. if that was spit on me, I would have puked right on the table.
Yeah. I was gonna say because she actually like spit it out. It
Yeah,
was, like,
Yeah.
you could see it all over his shirt and his face. and
Yeah.
everything. He wiped it off.
This
I wonder how many
season-
I wonder
times
how
they
many
do that.
takes.
I know. That's what I was
Yeah.
wondering. Yeah.
I was thinking that too.
This is
Yeah.
my
Yeah, no
first King of
thanks.
Queens TikTok video I did.
Is it really?
The very first one I did this one. I had my wife spit cereal on me.
Oh,
Yeah. It took about 5 or 6 times to get it right.
really?
Yeah. So that was
Speaking of
fun.
those, we haven't seen a King
I
of Queens
know.
reenactment.
I've been talking to my wife and she's been like, just not want to do it. So I'm about to just do what I do on my TikToks and dress up as her and just do it myself.
There you
Like
go.
doing myself.
Dress up as Carrie.
Yeah.
That's all.
Oh, look, we can record them when you do Matthew's baseball lessons. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Matthew can be Carrie.
Oh, jeez.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome. Bubka Penis, aka Jenna. You want to do question number 10?
Sounds good. All right. Question 10. What does Holly give to Doug for chugging the orange juice? So originally,
Yeah,
go ahead. Originally, it was going to be $5, right? But she reached in her pocket and she didn't have $5. All she had was a.
Was it 20?
It's as good as cash. In that
Oh
house.
wait.
In
Oh,
this house.
Arby's coupon. Arby's
Yes.
coupon.
That's a classic line. You hear that one all the time in
Yes.
the fan group.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's as good as cash in this house.
I never use coupons.
No, I never use coupons.
Yeah. I always say I'm going to. I always save the coupons that come in the mail. And I always say I'm going to do it. And I never do.
My wife's big with coupons. I do use Arby's coupons when I do go there. I do get that little thing in the mail and it has a couple coupons in there for
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
sandwiches.
And now Arby's is selling burgers.
Really?
They are?
Yes.
Arby's is
You
selling
haven't seen that
burgers?
yet? Yeah.
No, I got an Arby's right around the corner too.
Yes. They're selling burgers. Like Wahoo
Wow.
burgers or whatever the hell they're called.
My neighbors and I, we were going to order Arby's last night through DoorDash. And it was like, we ordered it right at 10 o'clock. And it was like, it's closed. And I was like, no, I want Arby's.
What's your
The worst.
go-to Arby's sandwich?
Ooh.
The classic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Beef
I
and
like the
cheddar.
classics and I'll go beef and cheddar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Extra cheddar.
We have like one Arby's around here, and it's like a pain to get to, so I'd never get Arby's. I
You're
wish.
missing out.
I know. I know.
So good.
You obviously aren't a true Arby's fan then.
I know, right? Doug does
Everybody
talk
gets
about
like we get like putty from Seinfeld. It feels like an Arby's night.
Yeah. Putty.
putty. Yeah, Arby's does get talked about a lot on King of Queens. Doug
Yeah.
talks about Arby's all the time.
Yeah, because wasn't it the didn't Deacon in the one episode he said like I pulled you out of an Arby's drive-thru
Yeah.
not a month
Yeah.
ago.
Exactly. That's when he was getting bullied by the other.
Oh yeah.
he gets wrapped
Priority
up.
plus.
Priority plus.
That was a great episode.
Mhm.
All right. Question 11.
This is a
Who was the
softball.
upstairs wife and who was the downstairs wife?
Carrie upstairs, Holly downstairs.
Very good. Very good.
Correct. Which one would you prefer? Upstairs
Oh,
or
that-
downstairs wife?
I mean, to be
Well,
honest,
hold
with
on.
you,
Let's wait till we get to the other wives.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a good
that's
question
true.
to ask. Yeah, because
You got that
I put a
poll,
poll
right?
out there.
Yeah.
I got that poll out there. A lot of people answered that poll too.
I couldn't believe some of the answers. Seriously. Well,
I don't know if I looked
actually,
at the
no, I could.
What do you mean?
What?
You couldn't believe some of the answers for what?
Well,
The poll?
there was there was less votes for the Coliseum wife,
Yeah,
but then I just
I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's
not a lot
see.
of sports fans in that group.
No, no, absolutely. Let's get to that one. Let's get the Coliseum wife question after this one, Jenna.
All right. Question 12. Who was trying to poach Holly from Doug?
Deacon.
Mm-hmm.
Deacon.
Yeah.
Good
Do
job.
you remember what he was saying,
Um,
or like what Doug, like the exchange between him and Doug?
Oh yeah,
What was he going to call her? He goes,
futon wife.
yeah.
Oh, futon.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, my fault.
Good job.
My
Good job,
bad.
Dustin.
My bad.
No, that was such a good scene.
Yeah,
It's
it
like,
was.
you don't even
That
have it
was.
downstairs. You live in an apartment. Well, she could be futon wife.
Just want someone that doesn't bitch all the time when they're ironing
Yeah,
my clothes.
All right. Question 13. You're almost done. We only got 2 more questions.
Mhm.
All right. Who was the Colosseum wife?
Ooh.
That was I could be way off. I did she she didn't work with Carrie, I don't think, did she?
No. She
No.
didn't work with Carrie. So Doug, okay, so let me paint the picture for you. Doug was having a get together for fight night. Carrie's upstairs doing her work still. Holly is serving tacos and chimichangas and all that. Your downstairs wife really knows her way around the chimichanga.
Yeah.
They're smoking stogies. She's giving them tequila shots. And somebody that Doug works with walks up to him.
Oh. Yeah, so yeah, it was his wife.
We had him on the show.
Yeah.
It was his.
Oh, yeah. Oh man, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Jimmy's
Yeah.
sister. Jimmy's sister Melinda.
Right.
Yeah. So she was Coliseum wife. She worked PR for the for Nassau Coliseum.
Yeah, because then I remember there's that one scene. He's like, "Coliseum wife, do I dare?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that brings me to my poll. I posted a poll yesterday in the King of Queens fan group. What was your favorite wife, and what other wife would you have liked to seen? So downstairs wife got 39 votes. Upstairs wife got 7 votes. Coliseum wife only got 6 votes.
I voted upstairs.
You voted upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I had a thing for Carrie, so
Mhm.
So you're like definitely.
she'll smack you around a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. I said Coliseum wife because that would be cool to get a bunch of tickets for free.
It's such a hard
Meet-
choice.
Meet the player.
Such a hard choice because
Is it though?
It is. I mean, you got one person that's gonna give you you know what, then you got another person that's gonna feed you, and the other one that's gonna take you the games. So
Yeah.
that's a tough for a man. It's a tough choice.
Let's hear your take, Jenna.
I want the food. Feed me. Feed me
Oh.
and cook.
Oh, okay.
I
thought
want
you
a
were gonna-
downstairs wife.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say something like, "Well, marriage and all this
No.
stuff." And
No, I've been
That's out
saying
the-
when I
that's out the-
say
that's
like
out the window.
I've been so busy, I haven't been able to cook or clean like I wanted to the last few years doing college and teaching.
yeah,
And I was like, man, I need a wife. That's what I need. I need a wife.
there you
She
go.
needs to come cook, clean. Come on. Somebody out there, I'll hire you.
You can
There you
hire
go.
Inez.
Los
Yeah.
Oreos.
Los Oreos.
I got it. That some of their exchanges were so awkward.
Yeah.
We also had somebody say futon wife, which was basically Deacon's version of downstairs wife. Somebody said basement wife. No favorite. I just want somebody to iron my shirts without bitching about it. Somebody, Spencer, who we've had on the show, said, "Don't forget his work wife, Deacon."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I can never say her name right. Ghislaine?
Oh yeah. She comments on a
Yeah,
lot
I
of our
know.
stuff.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
does. She's great.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She says Jill Cooper.
Has she ever
Cooper's
been
wife.
on?
No, I think
No?
I've asked her to be on, and she said she didn't want to, or something, or somebody said they didn't want to. She
Jill, if you're
comments on her
listening, you
stuff.
need to be on our podcast. You comment on everything. We want you on.
There you go. But she said Jill Cooper's wife, so that's a good idea if you get a wife from Cooper's.
So yeah, so the question got me thinking. Even just now, like what other types of wives? Doug
Yeah.
would probably want a drive-through wife that'll go through the drive-through for him and get his food for him.
Yeah.
There
Sign
you
me
go.
up. I want
Try-
that wife too.
Jen is all about it. Jen is all about it.
Just feed me and I'll be happy.
All right. One last question.
You want to do it or you want me to do it?
Sure, I'll do it. Question 14. How did Holly and Carrie figure out about the multiple wives?
Ooh, I should. Oh my god, I should know this one. Because I remember the scene distinctly. They're sitting on the couch, and he walks in. He's like, "I'm going to
Yes.
sleep in a hotel."
Yeah. So that's basically them confronting Doug.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh man, I'm blanking out on that.
So basically, Doug's at the game. He's at the hockey game with
Yeah.
Coliseum, or with Coliseum wife. Thanks to Coliseum wife, and he ends up staying a little late because he's
So Holly's making food, and Doug's not gonna be there, and then she starts talking to Carrie, and Carrie says something like, "Shouldn't I be the one upset about this?"
yes, that's exactly it. Yep, absolutely. Yep. Holly gets pissed, and Carrie's like, "Yeah, shouldn't I be getting pissed about this?" And
Isn't
that's
she
when,
like slamming the food and wrapping it up with the tinfoil roll?
Exactly. Dude, you remember, man?
I know, man.
Yeah,
You did really
you
good.
did really, really good.
I
Arthur-
mean, I was watching it last night too, so I mean, it's
You were watching this episode?
no. I was watching the just King of Queens last night in general.
And he goes, and Arthur goes, wait, where is it? Oh, son of a bitch. I didn't write it down. Oh, yeah, here it is. Open your eyes, you fools.
Yeah.
A man has 3 wives.
Man, that's
That's like my favorite part.
Yeah.
Wait, Steve, did you say who you would want? Upstairs wife, downstairs? You said Coliseum
I
wife?
said Coliseum wife. Yeah.
Coliseum wife. Okay.
Coliseum wife.
I was totally paying attention. I'm
No,
really
I could tell.
Like, I'm totally I'm the man in my marriage. What can I say?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jenna. On to a little quotes and ponderings. Sean, do you remember? You got to remember your favorite scene at least.
I mean, I said my favorite quote from that was the Coliseum wife. Do I dare?
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
But no, I mean the cold open exchange with the political phone call was really funny.
That was good too. Jenna, how about you?
There's a few different ones. When Arthur invited Holly to stay in the basement, and he's like, "There will be no hanky panky." And he said, "To be honest, the dog walker thing is a turn off." Like he had a chance with Holly.
Yeah. I was definitely gonna say that one too.
Yeah,
that is hilarious.
It's so funny.
Oh, yeah. I just actually looked one up that I totally forgot about. Doug's like, "Hey Arthur, come up for breakfast. You know I can't start my day without my 2 scoops of orange."
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds terrifying.
Sounds terrifying.
It's so funny. And then in one of the scenes where Doug's trying to like check on Carrie, check on Holly, and then he's like, "I don't know how those Mormons do it."
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Does anyone know any Mormons?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
They don't. I don't think they have the multiple wives anymore, right? That was like
some
back
of them
then.
do.
The only
Oh really?
Mormon I
That you know? That you know?
Not that I know like specifically, but
Really?
I mean, I think it's still a thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
Not for everyone though.
Yeah.
But there's the thing, like, even you can't, if you're not Mormon and somebody's getting married, like, let's say
you can't go into church.
You can't go into the church and stuff.
Yeah.
I only know Sister Wives Mormon.
My wife watches that show.
I actually,
Sister Wives.
my wife got me into that crap. It's actually kind of interesting. It makes me yell at the TV. I like shows like that. It's crap reality.
No,
Oh, it's a reality show?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go
I
ahead,
got
Sean. You're trying to say
another quote here that it was he's talking to Danny in the kitchen, and he's like, "Oh, the paper came today. It's a little wet, and I wanted to read the sports section." She's like, "Oh, I'll just blow dry it." And then Danny's like, "My nipples are hard."
Yeah. Danny.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
See, look, you got everything you need with downstairs wife.
I know, right?
She cooks, she dries.
Get your
the
nipples hard.
newspaper off.
I really like when they're talking about this. It's actually in the same scene, and Spence is getting really upset, and he ends up leaving. And he goes, "You guys don't," because he's talking about marriage, like who would you pick and all this stuff. He's like, you don't have a choice. You have to pick Carrie.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh yeah, come over Saturday night. I know Holly knows a guy who can get Cuban cigars." He's like, "You guys don't respect marriage or trade embargo."
That's a good quote.
What about this one? Thinking isn't knowing.
Yeah.
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 What's the
I like the
situation?
way she said, "Oh yeah, thinking
Yeah.
isn't knowing."
Yeah. She's like, "Yep, you're right." Dusty, what about you?
I like that whole scene where Doug goes upstairs and Carrie's like, "Let's have sex," and they come back out and he zips up his jacket and then goes down and finds a freaking chocolate cake.
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
I love that. And you know that one scene where he wakes up in the morning and that song plays.
Yes.
I thought it was Beach Boys for a second.
It's not? I thought it
No.
was Beach Boys.
It's called Jan and
Really?
hold on. Surf
Really?
City. Yeah, I thought it was Beach Boys. Let's
I
see.
could I
Oh,
would have
yeah.
I
Yeah, I
gotta
had no
Google this.
idea.
It is Jan and Dean.
Surf City song, right? It's called Surf City?
Yeah,
Yeah, Jan and Dean. Wow.
yeah. I thought it was Beach Boys because I looked it up after I watched the show. The
That was
episode.
gonna be one of my questions, and I
Yeah.
wasn't even gonna look. I was just gonna say Beach Boys.
That's crazy.
Wow, that is crazy. Sounds just like them. All right, let's do a little ratings and reviews. IMDb had 527 user ratings, 8.7 out of 10 stars.
Seems right.
It seems what?
Seems right.
It seems right. Ratings from our Facebook poll, we had 122 ratings.
Nice.
That was just from one post. I think this one got the highest rating we've ever had.
I saw a
on our
lot of
Facebook
fives
poll.
on there.
There was 106 fives.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Wow.
106. So
Wow.
it was a 4.8 out of 5 star.
Dang.
So a 9.6.
Nice.
So I'm pretty sure this is like the highest we've ever had on our
Yep.
poll.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Let me pull up some of the comments. You know, it's funny. So we had 106 fives, 12 fours, 2 threes, 1 2, and 1 star.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
So is the one
Yeah.
star the guy that doesn't like the podcast?
Yeah.
One star everything.
Yeah, no.
Right?
I was looking for that guy actually to see if he was going to vote. But yeah. So hey, look, to each their own, you know.
Yeah.
To each their own. Somebody said top 3. Definitely a top 5. Quite possibly my favorite of all time. One of the best, in my honest opinion. It's my favorite episode.
I mean, it's definitely a standout in the series
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is something we didn't talk about. Hey, you coming down for dinner? And like, as he walks by Carrie, he doesn't even like stop.
Each time it gets faster. And
Yeah. Can't day without 2 scoops of Artie. Let's see. One of my favorites. Okay, so somebody said, not one of my favorite. I'm not going to say their name because they didn't respond to me, but not one of my favorite plots wise, but also they didn't do a very good job of hiding Leah's pregnancy. So
Yeah, she was very noticeably pregnant in one of the scenes.
Yeah.
It's funny because I didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can definitely tell the episodes where she's heavier
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. But this
Personally,
one,
I
when
think she looked damn good when she was pregnant.
Yeah, buddy.
she did.
Hell yeah.
But there was the
Yeah.
one scene when she was coming, when Holly was getting mad and putting the food away, and
Yeah,
they didn't
yeah,
really hide her belly, and it
Yeah.
was
Hmm.
it was very noticeable.
yeah. She had a hoodie on for that one.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Let's go over our ratings. Sean, from what you can remember from this episode, which is a lot,
No, it's
what would you rank this
it's always been an enjoyable one. This one's gonna get the highest rating of the 3 episodes that I've done so far. I'm probably gonna go like 9.5.
Nice.
Yeah,
9.5.
yeah,
Does it?
it's-
Where does it lose some of your? Is it your favorite episode of all time?
No, it's not my favorite. And honestly, in terms of my favorite, I can't pinpoint my all time favorite because there's just so many that I like. It's a really difficult decision for me to pick my favorite.
Top 5, top 3, top 10.
I would go top 10 for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Jenna, how about you?
So this episode is in my top 10. It's specifically my number 7. It's one that I can just rewatch and I still laugh every time.
Yeah.
And then the state like Coliseum wife, do I dare? And I just randomly say those things randomly. But I am going to give it a 9.4.
9.4. Okay. So pretty damn close. Where did it lose points for you, Jenna?
I had listed my top 10, although I think I only have top 8 right now. So I just counted from 1 down and I was like, oh, number 7, 9.4.
Oh, that's all. That's what it's based on.
My logic.
Okay. It's definitely a Jenna logic right there. Mr. Dusty.
All right, guys. This is my all-time favorite episode.
Yeah.
This is
Now I
number
remember.
one. This,
Number
oh my
one.
God, this episode is just like every man's dream right here, just to have 3 wives.
Or every woman's dream.
Yeah, there you go.
Apparently it's Jenna's dream.
Yeah.
She
That's
wants
downstairs
she wants upstairs Kevin James and downstairs Kevin
Yep.
James.
wife. Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, this episode was so good. It was so funny throughout the whole episode. It's just that the 3 wives is what makes it my favorite episode because, like I said, it's every man's dream to have an upstairs wife, downstairs wife, and a sports wife. So, and I'm gonna give this a 10.
Yeah, man. 10.0 on the dot. And obviously it had Arthur in it, so
Yes.
you love it.
Yes.
So I got a question for you, Dust. If Arthur wasn't in it, would you still give it a 10?
Ooh, yes, I would. Arthur,
Really?
I mean, yes, I mean he was funny in this episode. He didn't have he didn't have a whole lot of parts in this.
Right.
There was only
But
a
the
few
parts he
scenes.
did have.
Yeah, they were
the parts he
funny.
did have were hilarious.
Oh yeah, they were
Yeah.
hilarious. But yeah, even without Arthur in this, that's a great question. This would definitely get a 10 from me.
Well, I like too. I mean, he didn't have a big part in it, but he brought the whole thing together at the end. The man has 3 wives.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I agree with you, Dusty. I mean, I'm not going to give it a 10.0, but I'm probably going to give it like a 9.7, 9.8. It was hilarious. It was it focused on, there was no like what do you call it, secondary plot or whatever. It
Yeah.
was all
Right.
just
Yeah.
focused on the wives thing, but
Yep.
they did a great job at it. It's not like they killed it or anything, like they really, no, they did kill it, but they didn't
Yeah.
kill it in a bad way. They
Yeah.
killed it in a good way. And a lot of people were in it. Like most of the main characters were all in it, or in the secondary characters, and they all were funny. And yeah, I would say I'm going to say 9.8. This is definitely my top 3. I would say.
Yeah.
Um,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Everybody's gotten over 9s. I think that's the first time we've all had over
Yeah.
9s and our fans with over 9 in the poll.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is by far the fans' most favorite.
Yes.
Of the people who voted.
It'd
So-
be cool to do like almost like if you could work it out through like a poll to do like a episode tournament to
Yeah.
kind of like narrow
like
it down
a,
to, like,
Yeah.
a champion.
Like a bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
We
as
should
hell to
do that.
Yeah.
We should do that. You know what? I have an idea for that. I'll take once we get, I don't know. I guess it depends on how many episodes we wanna do before we actually do that.
You guys are
bracket.
almost on 50th episode, right?
This
almost?
is 40. This is 47.
47.
Pretty close.
Yeah, yeah. We've been at it over a year, and we
Yeah, because I started
was a-
listening in August last year.
of August of last year.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of times, and we didn't. A couple of weeks we didn't do it, so we would have been over 50. But
Right.
listen, man, maybe we'll double up one of these days,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Dusty?
Yep.
Right, Jenna.
Sounds
Looks
good.
like Jenna's like doing a DJ thing with
Yeah.
So as a celebration for summer starting, I literally Friday school got out and I went to go get my ears re-pierced from holes that I had taken out, and so it's like hitting right where I got pierced. So I'm just moving it up a little bit because it doesn't feel very good. So
It's funny. Yeah, this episode was great. Yeah, we're almost to 50. We have over 11,000 listens, so I'm
That's
happy
awesome.
with it. Sean, how you doing with your Twitch and your live
I
streams and
haven't
all
really been doing that much the past
that? No?
month or so. Yeah.
Okay.
Just I kind of go through some phases with it sometimes where I just don't really want to. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of in that period right now. I did one the other night because I'm doing like a roster project for the baseball game that I play. So I was live streaming some stuff that I was doing for that. But yeah, I've kind of just taken a break over the last month from that.
Yeah, you'll get back into it, I'm sure. Awesome. What else? You got anything else on the horizon?
No, not really. No, I mean, do some more hanging out with my dad. My dad just retired last month from work.
Nice.
Congratulations.
He's probably watching King of Queens every night too.
Nice.
So I
Nice.
told him now that he's retired, I got to have him on here with me sometime.
yeah,
That'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
Double guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great, man.
I
That'd be
texted
awesome.
him. I was like, "Yeah, I'm on the show again tonight, last minute."
That's great. That's great. Yeah,
it should be
absolutely.
like who's gonna win, dad or
Right.
son, and you
Yep.
guys write down your answers.
Oh,
and then,
there you go.
So I will say one thing that's funny with my dad. He has watched the show for years, and for whatever reason, he never says the name of the show right. It's the King of Queens. He always says, "Yeah, I watched Kings and Queens last night."
Kings and Queens. That's great.
It's just funny because he loves the show, but he just never says the name right.
My dad was like that with Seinfeld. He always called Steinfeld. But he loved the show. He loved King of Queens too. But yeah. All right, Dusty, you want to promote some of our stuff?
Yeah.
Some of your stuff too.
So TikTok is at Shutty Uppy Podcast. Facebook is Shutty Uppy Let's Talk King of Queens, and Instagram is at Shutty Uppy Podcast. And I gotta get back to posting more on there.
Absolutely, man. Let's get some posts. Let's get some more followers.
Oh yeah.
Jenna, final thoughts? Just shaking her head. Yeah.
Sounds good, yeah.
When's your next tattoo? Like for real?
I don't know. I was supposed to get part of a sleeve going up, but I was supposed to do it a few years ago, and I just still haven't done it. I'm too scared of my parents. My parents, even though I'm almost 40, but they're gonna be like, "What are you doing? We didn't raise our daughter to do this."
You're marking up your body.
My dad will always say, you know, from Boy Meets World, Sean, when he said, "Read your Bible." My dad always says that to me now, like, "Read your Bible."
Yeah, I remember when I got my first tattoo when I was 18. When my grandmom saw it, I was over her house. I was wearing shorts. I didn't even think about it. It's on my calf, and I was sitting on the floor or something, and she walked by. She's like, "What is that on your leg, Sean? Is that a tattoo? Oh my god!"
She wasn't too happy, huh?
She didn't get mad. She was disappointed.
Yeah. I'm not mad. I'm
That's even
disappointed.
worse.
I'm mad. I'm disappointed. Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst.
And then every couple years, she saw the more of them that I got, and I guess
Yeah.
she just
You're all-
accepted it at that
You're all
point.
inked up, Sean?
I have 7 tattoos.
7? Nice. Awesome.
I have 2 on each leg. I have this here, and then I have 2 here.
Nice.
Cool. Jenna, can you count how many you have?
I think I have 10 or 11 now.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I have a
Cassidy?
problem.
I think we've talked about this, haven't we?
We have,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, my wife has the same amount as you do,
That's awesome.
and I only have
Well-
like 5.
I can't remember how many I have. I don't
When I met my
Yeah.
wife, the first time I went to meet her parents, she told me to wear long sleeves.
really. Oh, jeez.
That's funny.
And then it got to the point where I was like, "Babe, it's the summertime. I'm not wearing long sleeves to visit your parents.
Yeah.
They're just going to accept me for who I am."
Yeah. They
That's
either
funny
do or
you
they
said
don't.
that because my wife's grandpa who raised her was a pastor. So like I had to wear like sleeves and stuff like that, so my tattoos wouldn't show, or he wouldn't accept
Really?
me, and I wouldn't marry his daughter or granddaughter.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, my 2 best. I have the backs of my calves. I have my kids' footprints from when they were babies with their names
Oh.
and their birthdays underneath,
Oh, that's awesome.
cool.
just in case I ever forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Just- let me check my calf real quick.
Yeah.
Hold that thought.
Hold that thought. All right. Well, Sean, thanks a lot again, man.
Yes, thank you.
Anytime.
Appreciate it. And guys, we'll talk next week. Next time.
Yes, sir.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.